Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am working on week 32 in my 2023 Project Life album. I picked one of the older Studio Calico kits that I had got on sale, chosen specifically for an event this week. We had just some super cold weather, some really average days to be honest. So this November kit seemed perfect for that. Definitely it was a sweater weather. Normally we're kind of like the opposite as far as like weather themed kits go. So having this one in my stash was definitely helpful for this week. It came together really quickly. I like the neutrals in the kit. My photos are kind of a bit neutrally too, and so I'm really just going to play up on that. There are some colors, and you can see me starting to try and pick out some of the colored cards. So I had that kind of rainbow stripe for the title card. I did have this darker brown plaid for my photo with Pearl, but as much as I wanted neutrals, I didn't want it to be that dark. So I did end up swapping that out, and I'm going to really use, I guess, a bit more of that kind of craft color. So I've got some scalloped cards and my little sort of dot point journaling cards. I don't end up doing point journaling this week, but I've left that card there anyway. And I swapped out the title card for just a like a ledger looking paper, but it is all in that kind of neutrally greyish kind of color. And then I can go ahead and start embellishing. So I'm going to add this little Get Cozy fabric strip onto this photo of Pearl. Admittedly, probably all of the photos except one came from the same day in this spread, so they were all from this kind of weather event that we had. And I'm not concerned about that. I didn't take a whole bunch of photos this week. That's going to become a reoccurring theme over the next few weeks because I have been just exceptionally busy at work. The days have been very much same. And so apart from the fact that the photos would all be the same, I'm not even really remembering to take photos, to be honest. I literally just haven't had time. So I'm not going to be able to be too picky as far as photos go over the next few weeks coming up. I am going to try this week in real life to try to remember to be a bit more present and take a few more photographs. It's one of those things that Project Life was always a really good tool for me for going out and doing things, like having that motivation to change things up and try new things so that I could take photos of it and document it. But things have been a little bit different at the moment, and I've got to try and get back to my original motivation for that. So I've been working on my title card while I've been yakety yakking. I've put all these alphas down. There were no numbers in this kit, so I just grabbed some older citrus twist ones. I've used white. They maybe don't stand out as much on camera here as they do in real life. I just wanted to keep it a little bit lighter and brighter. I added one of the label stickers in behind there just to add a little bit of interest and a little bit of color onto there. I am going to end up date stamping on top of that, but really its purpose was to bring a little bit more of that kind of tan colored craft sort of feel to the top of the spread. Everything else is kind of in the bottom 2/3. So I wanted a little bit at the top just to balance that out. Most of these photos are going to be kept pretty simple. This one I'm not going to add any embellishment to it at all. I am going to go ahead and use a few of the chipboard pieces just because this is like the perfect week for it. So this one says sweater weather. I'm going to pop that one on there. I liked the two squares next to each other. So I've got square photos and I'm using square embellishments. So I did decide to add this other little square one down here again. Serving a couple of purposes. It adds that kind of square shape, but also brings in some of that craft color. And I'm literally just going to add a couple of other chipboard pieces. So I did add one to the Pearl's little cluster and then just one to the photo of Shane cutting a hole in our ceiling. This was not like disaster weather related. It was literally just to create a manhole in the ceiling. And then I've gone ahead and printed out my journaling on that matte sticker paper, which is fast becoming a favorite. I'm going to adhere that down. You can see it wasn't point journaling. It was literally just free-form text. I did make sure that I left enough space to keep those wee coloured asterisks in there. I think it just adds a nice little bit of interest to otherwise a very word-heavy card. And that is this week all done. I've sped this video up for you, but this whole spread took me no longer than 15 minutes, and I call that a win. Hey, thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to keep watching, there are a couple of videos on screen. Otherwise, I'll see you again really soon. Bye.